up, guys? AJQuest here, bringing you another MMA fight review that's coming up. If you guys don't know who's fighting, it's coming up soon. It's gonna be on the undercard of Khabib versus Ferguson. The two fighters that we're gonna be discussing today is two legends of the sport. You guys all know Hendo, you know, Dan Henderson, the H bomb. He's gonna be fighting Lyoto Machida. All right. If you guys don't know who they are, look them up. These are two living legends who've been fighting for a very long time, and you definitely can't count Mr. Hendo out. The reason why I say that, man, he has some heavy hands. Heavy hands. I don't know if you guys remember watching him fight Shogun Hua when he was getting tagged up, and for some reason, Dan Henderson just came back, reached in his pocket, and just came out with the H-bomb and just put Shogun out. So, definitely, like what I said, Dan Henderson's been fighting for a while. He's been fighting for Pride. He fought for Strike Force. He fights for UFC. But definitely, he's been in the business for a very long time, man. So, Dan Henderson, he's a beast. He's a great striker. One of the better Roman Greco wrestler that fights in the UFC. He's originally from Team Quest, and that's Chael Sonnen and him. They're good buddies. They used to train together as well. Like for the most part, Dan Henderson, like I say, he's a living legend. He's a great fighter. He got some tremendous hand power, man. It just comes out of nowhere. And he just came off a loss against Vitor Belfort. Like I said, he fought another living legend in the sport as well. So Dan Henderson's been fighting the best of the best in the business. He actually, his last win was against Tim Bochek, and he knocked him out. So like I said, he got great hand power, man. It's just pretty much he just needs that one hit to take somebody out. Now let's talk about Lyoto Machida, the Dragon. Like I said, man, Lyoto Machida, he's been fighting in the sport for a very long time. He was the champ for 205. Now he's fighting down at 185. The last couple of fights he lost. He lost against Yoel Romero and also Luke Rockhold. Now where he's gonna be fighting Dan Henderson, he needs to be careful with Dan Henderson's right hand. But Lyoto Machida, he's a karate fighter. He's a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu practitioner as well. But like I said, Lyoto Machida, he's a very unique individual as far as like bringing karate back to the sport. He's an innovator. When he was in his fighting prime, well, he was just knocking people out. Nobody could figure him out because not too many people use karate in the UFC, and he actually brought karate back into mainstream, which most people are using now. Prime example, Conor McGregor, he's using karate as well. He's mixing it up, kind of following the path of Lyoto Machida with his striking skills. And like what I said, Lyoto Machida is very elusive. He's really fast. He likes to move from side to side. He don't go north to south. He moves east to west most of the time, and he cuts a lot of angles when he throws his punches or his kicks. And it's hard to time him as well. His timing is very difficult to figure out because he's always moving around. He's either moving left to right, if not, he's doing diagonal movements when he fights. So I'm pretty interested how Dan Henderson's gonna have to adjust to that. But for Dan Henderson, all you need is that one right hand. They call it the H-bomb. Could end that night quick. But like I said, I'm going for Lyoto Machida. I think he's going to win this fight. As much as I don't want to bet against Dan Henderson, oh man, it's hard to bet against Dan Henderson, man, with that H-bomb. But technical-wise and skill-wise, I think Lyoto Machida will get the job done. He's just going to be too fast, too elusive. He's going to be cutting angles. And like I said, he's going to get the job done unless Hendo drop that H-bomb on him. Right? Like I said, if you guys like the video, please don't forget to like and subscribe. And like always, thanks for watching.